Good morning, girls. A mess. That's what's going on here. A mess. I need to clean my home. Today I'm going over to a homegirl's house, so I'm not going to tackle my entire house because then I'll be too worn out to go over there. I am just going to take care of this island. I don't know if y'all watch Evelyn from the internet's TikTok, but she like cleans little sections of her apartment, and that's how I'm feeling. Just like, I'm just gonna tackle this because this is not just cleaning, you know, it's not just a wipe down, you know, it's organizing, it's what goes where, it's putting things where they're supposed to go, it's throwing things away, you know, one thing leads to another because I gotta throw stuff away, but I need to take out the trash. I don't have enough space in the trash can. Like, it's a whole thing. But let's get started because I'm tired of looking at my place looking like this. Like, it's never been this bad, and this isn't like horrible, but it's uncomfortable for me. These are a whole bunch of teas that I got. I noticed that when I go out the country, if I can, I'll try and take some tea. I did the same thing when I was in Paris and in London, and I don't know why that feels like my own little like what's it called when you leave with a come on, a gift from another country. Use your brain, Kennedy. Can you bring me back where is my, did you get me a, what's that word? I'm really trying not to use my phone. Souvenir. Oh Lord Jesus. I feel like someone just gave me CPR. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna put these in the tea drawer. But anyway, yeah girl, and then yesterday, I kept like reminiscing and shit, and I ain't been on this boy page in months. Like, since I stopped talking to him, it's been months, and I was just like, that's better because if I see him, then maybe I'll feel like inclined to talk to him. But yesterday I was just like, let me see. Girl went to his page and was reminded why I don't really like him. It's like, I like him personality wise, but the physical stuff, sometimes it's good to go and look on the nigga page so you could be reminded. Because I was like, ooh, still got that walk, and ooh, he still ain't been doing no type of leg work, and ooh, he's still breathing out that mouth, and ooh, it just was like one thing after another after another after another, where I was just like, ooh girl, clock out, forget it, you do not like this man. And sometimes I need those moments, you know. I do want to do some spring cleaning in my closet and also just in my place. I am going to mop, okay? Like, that will happen. But yeah, I want to do like a good spring clean. I can't wait for that. Cleaning your space will have you feeling like a brand new bitch. Like, to me, I feel like that's better than getting your hair done, nails done, and lashes done. Like, you will feel, well, I guess different strokes, different folks, but for me, like, that should be having me feel like the baddest bitch. My place being clean and like coming home to a spot that looked like something, bitch, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I got a grocery shop. This is the last bit of water I have, and I need to do something about that. It's Monday. I got back on Friday, and I did take some days to just kind of like settle in, because I've been looking at my spot like, bitch, you know you need to clean, like, you know you wrong. I was feeling kind of trifling low-key, and I was just like, actually though, all that like ripping and running shit, like, I don't feel pressed to be trying to like tackle shit all in one sitting. Like, bitch, I just did, first of all, a long travel to get to Switzerland. I get to Switzerland, and while I had a great time, that trip was exhausting, you know. It required a lot of social energy. Like, I was being social way more than I typically am. Like, at most, hold on, like normally the most like socializing I'll do is with seeing 1 or 2 friends in a week, and last week I was around 1,000 people and I had to be on, you know what I mean? Like, I was working, so that is exhausting in itself. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, I was definitely like, whew. I was getting back to my room like, bitch, I don't want to have to say nothing for the next 8 hours. Like, I'm keeping my mouth shut. And then I told y'all I went and jumped and did some, this girl name is Porsha Mac. Isn't that who? Porsha Mac. What show is that? Steve Harvey? Porsha Mac. But yeah, I had to, I came back and then went out, and my body is just getting, you know what I'm saying, back accumulated to this time. And so the good thing, there's a benefit to the time difference and like being a little jet lagged, is that I'm waking up way earlier. I'm waking up at 7 in the morning and I'm going to sleep at 10. Like last night I went to sleep at 10:30, and same with the night before and the night before, and I've been waking up at 7 o'clock. Now The issue is I end up needing to take a nap at like 1 p.m. I don't like naps because I always wake up feeling like, fuck, I want to just go back to sleep. I hate that feeling. Like, I really don't like that feeling. When I go to sleep, my body is wired to just keep sleeping. But yeah, so I'm not mad at how the time difference has affected me, because it's actually creating a sleep pattern that I like. Like, I like going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. I like that. So I'm not even mad at that. Speaking of souvenirs, I did get my friends some souvenirs. I got some like Swiss chocolates for one of my friends with a crazy sweet tooth, and I got this really cute sports bag for my friend that like goes to the gym and golfs and shit. I be holding on to my Mega Millions tickets just in case they say, oh, we made a mistake. Actually, the numbers are. Bitch gonna be a bitch, a hoe gonna be a hoe, a trick gonna be a trick, only way to go. Oh, girl. We have to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore. Let me first start off by saying this. I'm on Kenya's side. I'm sorry, but let me break this down for y'all. Cause everybody don't be keeping shit. Everybody ain't got that eye. Everybody don't, you feel? But from the moment Kenya Moore stepped outside into that backyard of Shamia's party and Britt laid her eyes on her, Britt, one, could not stop looking at Kenya. Britt was waiting for Kenya. She was looking forward to Kenya, okay? Britt, like many of us, has been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. She knows who Kenya is. She's familiar with the role Kenya has played on television. And I believe that she had an assumption about how Kenya was going to be based off of Kenya's TV persona. Britt has familiarized herself with Kenya the character, and I don't think she allowed a moment for Kenya the person to actually have a moment with her. Let's discuss. So Kenya walks in, Britt is looking like she is looking at someone for the first time, and I know that look because that happens to me. I don't think I'm as big as Kenya Moore. However, I do think I'm a person who's popular on the internet, who a lot of people see more so on their phones or watch me on their TV on YouTube than seeing me in person. And so when they do see me, sometimes they're just looking. They're just looking. They don't know what to say. They're kind of in awe that they're looking at someone in person that they've never seen in person, okay? So there's that glaze. And Kenya, I am 1000% positive, is familiar with that experience. I'm sure people do it to her everywhere she goes because she's on a very popular reality television show. And she is one of the biggest reality stars. One of the biggest reality stars. Let me put my brassiere up. So Pop, the dynamic is already a little interesting because this is gonna be the first day that the OG cast is meeting some of the new cast members, Angela, Kelly, and Britt. So naturally, I do think, just thinking about Kenya's temperament and her, you know, the way she's typically shown up, there's a little bit of like, let's see who these girls are. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. And in my opinion, she came in being normal. The comment about the girl's ring, I don't think was meant to slight her or make her feel like she was being checked, or like, I don't think Kenya was trying to embarrass her. I think Kenya was joking. I think Kenya, there's a little bit of Kenya maybe that was a bit annoyed that the girl assumed that Kenya would know that she's married, or know, you know, it's the first ring, second ring, whatever. I think there's a little bit of like, bitch, I don't fucking know. That's what I'm asking. you know? I think there was a little bit of that energy in Kenya's tone, and the way Kenya responds in that type of tone is to make yet another, you know, joke. And sometimes those jokes sting, and that joke stung Britt. Britt, in this type of dynamic, you're gonna have to learn how to take a jab and send a jab back. That's where I think Britt went wrong, is that she took that jab and she took it to heart, and she wouldn't let it go. Every time Britt opened her mouth in regards to Kenya, she brought up what Kenya said about her ring. She brought up that Kenya is nicety nasty, whatever the fuck that means. Like, I know what she was trying to say, but it's like, it's nice nasty. It's nice nasty, not nicety nasty or whatever the hell. I said, what the hell? But she just wouldn't let it go. Her feelings were genuinely hurt. And instead of suggesting that her and Kenya have to sit down and telling Kenya, like, yo, I want you to get to know me and I have to let you know, like, that hurt my feelings, she told everybody else about it. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody whispered in Kenya's ear, like, do you know that Britt is upset that you said about her ring thing? And I'm sure that made Kenya even more annoyed, because it's like, bitch, that wasn't even nothing. If you're gonna be on this show, you're gonna have to be able to roll with the big dogs. Like, that can't be the thing that's getting you upset. So the next interaction we have of Britt and Kenya, if I'm not mistaken, is when they do that dinner at the bank. And Kenya comes in, she hugs everybody, and she goes to hug Britt, and Britt's like, that was a pat, that was a pat, that wasn't a hug, okay, Miss Kenya? Y'all don't know each other. She don't even owe you a hug. And on top of that, you're making it weird. You're fucking with the vibe, because you're putting this like weird energy out that Kenya has an issue with you. And it just wasn't giving that. You're like making the air tense for no reason. This is how I felt, right? So Pop, so they having dinner and they decide to play this stupid game, just dumb, where they write anonymous questions and they have to read them aloud. And Britt gonna ask, why you concerned about a married woman's ring or something stupid and lame. Kenya quickly bypassed that one. She was like, oh girl, I always do. Next. And then Angela, Miss Messy Angela is low-key messy. Miss Angela gonna write, why do you seem to have, why can't you be nice to Britt? Like, can you be nice to Britt or something like that? And Kenya was like, I think I can be nice to all the women. Here you go, Britt. No, it's talking about me. Why can't you be nice to me? And again, Kenya's like, I can be nice to all the women, and I think that I have. Britt goes from 0 to 100. And this is why I think something's like, there's some screws loose. Me personally. Hold on, I gotta close this door. Yeah, so I personally feel like there might be some screws loose, because that interaction, the situation they have, does not warrant the reaction that Britt had. Like, how she was acting was cuckoo. So Britt starts going off, and like, it was just weird. And then she started doing, when she started saying like, I still have my pistol, I still have my, and she was looking at Kenya to see if Kenya was hearing her when she said it. So it's like, it's that little thing that like kids do when they say something and see if you like are gonna have a reaction to it. She definitely said that to make Kenya feel like she was in danger, like Britt was going to do something to her if she wanted to. I think Britt was expecting a certain version of Kenya that no longer exists. We all know, well, maybe we don't all know, but after Kenya had her daughter, Kenya changed. Kenya is not season 6 Kenya, you know. Kenya is, her temperament is different. And so there's a lot of just like, I don't give a fuckness that Kenya has now, and I'm not gonna give this any attention. And I think that just enrages Britt even more, because it makes her feel like this bitch doesn't even respect me enough to engage in a classic, you know, battle royale, which I've seen her do before. So why does she feel like she can't do it with me? That's the energy I get from Britt, of just like, she's upset that she's not getting that energy. She's not getting the attention from Kenya. And boom, so now we end up at Kenya's hair, her spa opening, and Kenya decides to do this holster board reveal talking about who is this hoe. And there's different photos of the girl Britt, and one of them is a picture of Britt giving head to somebody. They don't show this, but that's the rumored photo. Okay, do I think that was horrible? Yes, absolutely. Do I think it was out of line? Absolutely. Do I think Kenya crossed the line? Absolutely. I also think Kenya played the wrong card, because you did that in hopes of embarrassing the girl and embarrassing Britt, and Britt wasn't even in there. She left. So it's like, it's time to go to plan B. Like, she thought that Britt was gonna be in there when she did that, and she wasn't. So it's like, why do it? And then, well, first of all, why do it, period? But just like, I think she thought she was so in the right, that I think when she noticed her castmates not having the reaction she thought they were gonna have, she just tried to play it like, I had to do that because she threatened me with this pistol. She, you know, I'm not gonna let her walk over me. But I was actually surprised at the response of her castmates. Like, they automatically weren't going for it. Nobody told Kenya that was okay. Everybody was looking at Kenya like, bitch, what the fuck was that? Why did you do that? And I was proud of the ladies for being on the right side of that. You know who I do think is dragging it? Porsha. Porsha, to me, something happened. I don't know what it is, but she just, honestly, I think it was after she got away with her role in the Candy Phaedra situation. Porsha, to me, just, I don't know. I'm not fucking with Porsha. I'm not feeling Porsha right now. And she really made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm not fucking with you, when Shamia was playing her new music and Porsha kept saying, that's Drew. Is that Drew? That's Drew. That sounded like Drew. Shamia kept saying, no, it's not. Like, just listen. Porsha was the only one not clapping after Shamia's song got finished playing. Porsha was the only one not vibing to the music when it was playing. Porsha was sitting there looking like a hater. I think Porsha wants to be the favorite, like the audience favorite, the fan favorite. And I think in her heart, she knows that if people really get to see Shamia, Shamia's gonna be the favorite. And I think every time we see her around Shamia, we can see it in her aura that it's like she's aggravated. She's aggravated because Shamia shines just from being Shamia. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It didn't take 14 seasons. It's just Shamia. And Porsha is hating big time. Big time. And I also feel like Porsha and Britt know each other, or there's some kind of wires crossed or something. I don't know. But yeah, girl. So the question is, was Kenya getting like fired, was that an appropriate response? And honestly, I just think that they're doing damage control. Like, Kenya has fully bullied people on this show. Remember when Kim Fields was on? Y'all didn't tell her to leave in when she was pulling Kim Fields' chair from up under her and acting crazy as fuck. Yeah, I really think this was damage control. Because they're calling what Kenya did revenge porn, and I just feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, actually don't correct me if I'm wrong, just like tell me what it is and what it ain't. But apparently Britt used to be a sex worker. Like, she would make OnlyFans content, or not OnlyFans, but like porn or something. If this was a screenshot of work that Britt put out herself, why would it be considered revenge porn? I thought revenge porn is like if you like take someone's stuff unknowingly, like take a picture of them naked or steal like pornography. Well, maybe it is revenge porn. I don't damn know. Maybe it is. As I'm describing it, I'm like, well, she did do that. Do I think Kenya is gonna be gone for good? I don't know. That I don't know. Do I think she should be? No, I don't think she should be, because in that same respect, that girl did threaten her with a pistol. Like, what do you think this is? So I think Kenya is allowed to have a reaction, even if it's a horrible one, if someone threatens her with a pistol. Like, what are we talking about? Girl, how about I still have not done my taxes? I gotta do that. I'm gonna do it this week. I still got a couple days. Just a couple. Just a couple. I'm gonna do that. Well, I feel 1,000 times better. Man, oh man. Oh, so I'm supposed to be meeting the girl for the couch on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if I told y'all, but I saw a couch on Facebook Marketplace. And it's cute, but it's gray. I really don't want a gray couch. As cute as the couch is, I really don't want a gray couch. So I think I'm gonna pass on going over there. Really is no point. If I could find that style couch in like pink, ooh, I would do that. I would definitely do that. I just want to get some flowers and just have flowers here. I'm tired of those bowls being here. I just want flowers and that's it. I want this to stay clear enough. Oh, this faded serum, I've been using this, and what I will tell you is that my face is not breaking out. So that's already a huge check, like big check mark. I was worried about using this on my face. I was using it on other parts of my body, but I was afraid of using this on my face because I was afraid it was gonna make me break out. And that was when it still had a scent to it. This is when it kind of smelled like sulfur. Now it's unscented. And I've been using it on my face since I left from the trip. Actually, I was using it when I was in Switzerland too. But I've been using it, no breakout, major sign. Has it faded anything yet? No, because that takes time. But pretty excited. And I'm gonna start using this Dermalogica. Slowly getting into it. Like maybe I will start with using the micro exfoliant. Like I think I might use that today. Hey, let her out. Come on, man. It's stuck in here. Oh my god, this is not coming out. Whew. Might as well take it all out. Throw this away finally. It's just so official, but okay. Yeah, so I'll probably start off with this daily microfoliant. This is also gonna help with your scarring. After cleansing, dispense about a ½ teaspoon of daily microfoliant into very wet hands and create a creamy paste by rubbing hands together. Apply to face in circular motions, avoiding the eye area. Massage gently for 1 minute, then rinse thoroughly with warm water. Use daily. Yeah, cool, awesome. It's just a hole up there. Yeah, using this stuff step by step, using this stuff like product by product will help me to like call out what's breaking me out if I were to, God forbid, have a breakout. If I start using this all at once, I won't know what it is that's causing the problem. So I'm gonna start with this, still use my cleanser, moisturizers and stuff, and yeah. I don't know if I'm wearing makeup today. We'll see. I'm about to get into the shower and yeah. The rest of my house needs to be clean. I'm just looking over into my living room. Like really what's making it look crazy is all the wigs and bags that I took out of the big suitcase, which is sitting over here with all my stuff from Switzerland. It's all just sitting here spread out on my floor and it needs to not. But yeah, I'm definitely not unpacking right now. Like that's not about to happen. Even though I'm not the type of person who just throws shit in my suitcase and zips it up. Everything is folded up and can easily be like, you know what I mean? And it's all dirty, so it's just going into the hamper. But I'm not doing that right now. Okay, relax. I'm gonna go take a shower and then I'm gonna get like mini ready. My TikTok is back up now, my TikTok live, so I'll probably go live while I get ready. I'll see you girls in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I'm also on TikTok live and I was telling them that I wanted to talk about something. Where is my, let me find my so when you're on a brand trip, you know, part of it is y'all have y'all introduction moment. Everybody's, you know, saying their name, saying where they're from, and so, you know, we're doing that game and you know, it's like, oh yeah, or like where you live, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm in Atlanta. And I felt like there were moments where I was trying to overcompensate because I could feel that when I said Atlanta, there's a sense of like, right? It's no shade, it's no nothing, and I get it because when I was living in New York, anything that wasn't New York or even LA kind of felt like, you know, like, oh, okay, like it ain't New York, like nobody's doing it like New York. I felt like I was overcompensating by being like, oh, but I used to live in New York, you know what I mean? I used to live in New York. I was in New York for 7 years. And it's like, I caught myself being like, bitch, why you keep trying to oversell, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you lived in New York? Who gives a damn? And it just made me think about my moving to New York and the reason behind my moving to New York. I mean, excuse me, my moving to Atlanta and the reason why I moved to Atlanta. And the fact that I want to, number one, this is the thing. People need to stop playing with Atlanta. To me, Atlanta is the most influential black city in the world. That's me. I think there are a lot of trends, a lot of music, dancing, a lot of dialects, a lot of styles that have influenced everybody, right? And I was just like, hold up, because even I have to check myself, like, why am I acting like Atlanta ain't what Atlanta is? Mind you, this is where I'm from. I'm so glad I spent damn near my entire 20s in New York, because I think that it evolved me as a human. And I always say, I think everybody needs to live in New York for at least 2 years, because I do think that it just makes you a better person. You have to learn how to, and like just a more, who is this? No, a more equipped person. Like you have to know how to navigate. You have to, your awareness levels go up. It requires a more evolved human to live in New York. It just does. And so with that being said, I just feel like Atlanta sometimes does not get the respect that it deserves. And for me, it just made me think about like, yo, do I feel like I have been respecting Atlanta? You know what I mean? Like, do I feel like I'm living fully my full Atlanta life? And the answer is no. You know what I mean? Like, I have a routine and I'm proud of that routine and it's healthy and it works for me. But do I feel like I am utilizing this city in all the ways that I could? Absolutely not. And I was very much inspired to come back here and do that. I say this all to say, bitch, pay attention to what the fuck you got going on, and don't get to comparing and making decisions about what you should do based off of other people's situations. You know, you're where you're supposed to be at for whatever your needs are. That's what that portion of that thought made me think of too. I think being able to say it from New York is definitely a trend. Folks equate it to prosperity. But that was it. Did that mean something to you? It was a moment for me. Okay, I'm about to put the music back on. That's all I have to say. Come on. Guys, I have a meeting at 12. It is 11:56. This is how I'm looking. And I can't unlook like this in the next 4 minutes. It's not gonna happen. So, it's just like, let me just, wait a minute. Yeah. Whew. It just snuck up on me. And I've been looking forward to this meeting, but it did sneak up on me. Okay, let's see. Where is the calendar invite? Hold on. Here we go. No, that was for then. Hold on. Fuck. I don't see an invitation. Okay, I had to email them because I don't have the invitation to have our conversation. But yeah, so I have a meeting right now. This is another meeting with management, possible management. And honestly, my answer is yes. It's just, I want whoever's managing me to be the people who I talk to, or I'm gonna have to have the conversation I had with them with the people who they want to manage me. Like, because the reason why I was so keen on saying yes was because of the experience I had talking to the 2 people who I talked to. They were very informative. Their energy was great. They seemed excited about me being a part of a team with them, and you know, the way that they were responding to my questions made me feel like they cared and like they respected me. You know, they weren't treating my questions like, they weren't trying to rush me, they weren't dismissing my questions or my hesitations. Like, it was just great. And they also were very informative of the way that I show up online. And if someone's managing me, I need them to be aware of who I am as a creator, because I'm not like every other creator, and I need to be managed by people who are aware of that and who want to help me grow in the lane that I'm in. And if they have ideas for me to like expand out of that, they will consider the audience I've already built and make sure that it feels authentic to like what I've already been doing. And I felt like these 2 girls that I was speaking with, they would be able to do that. And so if they want to have me managed by other people, because the way it works is they can only manage, I think, up to 6 people at a time, and I think they already manage up to 6 people. So it was one of them situations where it's like, oof, okay, yeah, see, I don't see. Let me see if my phone has it. Let me see if the calendar has it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Shoot. I have to do all this extra shit. Yeah. That was a good meeting. That was a good meeting. Actually, let me keep this in here because I need to cut up my cucumber. So, just finished with that meeting and it went deliciously. We were all on the same page. Very important. Ew, is this bad now? Shoot, I think this is bad now. I was expecting that. Ooh. Okay, I'll throw this out in a second. We had a good conversation. We did. And what I like most is that I don't feel like they're trying to sell me on something, because that also like is a turn off for me. I just feel like they're just trying to inform me of like what they can do, what they've done, and see if I'm with it type shit. I like that. I do. Ooh. Okay, I hope that this is okay. But yeah, that was a good conversation. I let them know where I was at with it, and they let me know where they was at with it. And that's it too. Bottom line is that we'll be working with each other. They also have their needs and expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a partnership in itself. So it's not just so much about what they can do for me. It's also their expectations of me, you know? As someone that they're representing, and I understand that. So I do know that, you know, this ain't gonna be playtime. It's time to get to work. But I've always been able to work. It's like who I'm working with is the determining factor for me. This is some dill. Y'all know I'm making a spanakopita. I'm doing my regular. Honestly, it's all that I have right now. Oh, I need to be having my phone on the charger. I'm tripping. Hold on. Shoot. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about working. Like, that's where I've been lately, is just like, I want to work. I want to make the money I know I deserve to make. And that does require work on my end. And the reason why I'm so ready is because I haven't been working, honestly. Last year was my slowest year. I was not working. And a lot of that had to deal with like personal shit. You know, I was moving, the stress behind that, my grandmother's health, you know, there's just a lot going on. So that definitely contributed to the way that I was showing up work-wise. But yeah, I am now in a space where I am ready to get to business, and I shall. And I feel like even just in my energy being very much so like excited about work, I am attracting work. I'm attracting opportunities. Y'all are watching it happen. Cause this is not my first time telling y'all that I'm like ready to work and make the money I deserve. Like, let this vlog be a testament to speaking what you want and then getting that shit, okay? Cause that's what we gonna do in this motherfucker. If I say I want something, we gonna get it, period. We gonna get it, cause we deserve. That goes for all of us. So I have to go to the grocery store today, because when I say I have nothing, I have nothing. I don't have no bread, I don't have any eggs, I have nothing. So I'm gonna go to Whole Foods, because most of what I want is from Whole Foods. Y'all know I like to go to multiple spots, but yeah, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods. I think I want more onion than that. We'll just keep this out. Go to Whole Foods, get most of the stuff I need, and then come here and sit down. So it's gonna get warmer as the day goes on. That's why I'm like not pressed to jump out there right now, because it's still kind of chilly. It's gonna hit like 67 degrees in a little bit, so we good. I detangled my hair earlier, so that's good. Let me see what the weather is. Yeah, it's 59 degrees, so it's gonna hit a high at like 4 o'clock, so we good timing wise. Let me call my homegirl and tell her what just happened.
Hey.
Sister. Okay, I'm about to go on my walk, and I just remembered that I signed myself up for a fucking mat Pilates class tonight at 6, and it's 2 o'clock now. So I'm gonna go get my 10K steps in, going on this walk to Whole Foods. And then when I come back, it's probably gonna be time for me to head over to this class. This is a new mascara from L'Oreal, Panorama. Well, I don't know if the mascara itself is new, but new for me. Y'all know I use my tried and true, the Great Lash Maybelline. But she just, lately, she been funny style. So I wanna see about a new mascara. We're gonna try this. I saw a girl online using this, and her lashes look so good. And I actually like this brush, because that's the big thing with the Maybelline for me, is the brush. So let's see. We might be on to something. We might be on to something. Wait a minute. For real. The thing is, you gotta really let that mascara get in that lash. Like, comb that bitch in there. Hey, I'm not mad at that. What I am mad at is the price. I don't want to pay $16 for a mascara. That's me. Like, I'm not there yet where that makes sense to me, period. I don't like that price for mascara. I just feel like mascara doesn't last long enough. Like, you might get like, I don't know, a good like 10 faces worth of makeup before you start feeling like you need a new mascara. At least that's what it feels like for me. But I like this though. I do like this. And I think it's buildable. What I will say is, there's not a lot of like mascara tar. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of the mascara gunk, like the actual product itself. I feel like I keep having to dip into the thing, even though I haven't. I really want to. I'm stopping myself because I want to see what it will do without me doing that 1,000 times. But actually, I'm not mad. Yeah, you could build it because this is me going back and it's doing something. Okay, L'Oreal Panorama. Okay, L'Oreal Panorama. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not putting makeup on for this walk. I don't even think I'm gonna take my headphones. No, I'll regret it. I'm gonna take my headphones. Who am I fooling? Cause I'm gonna do that long ass walk and I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Let me just take my headphones or it's really gonna feel like a chore. Okay, yeah, I'm not mad at that. My lashes actually look great. I have to clean off the top lid. Ew, I hope that wasn't there the whole time, good God. I don't even know what that was. It's not a situation of like white spit on the side. That was like food. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to decide if I want to wear me a hat because why again? Oh, because the sun is out. I'm just trying to see something. Maybe I won't, because I'm gonna have on my headphones. Oh no, it was because I was trying to cover up the back of my head, that's why. Yeah, that's actually the truth. I was trying to cover up the back of my head because I don't have a clean part back there. But you know what? Fuck it. Okay. This is how I'm going. I'll see you girls when I get back. Bye. I mean, ciao. Okay, girls. Just came back from shopping. Grocery shopping, to be exact. And I'm gonna show you what all I got. What I need more than anything is just some rest and some water. I think that is what would make me feel 10 times better. There's just so much going on. Like, I'm rushing right now because I signed up for a mat Pilates class. I thought it was yoga, but it's mat Pilates. And that's at 6. It's now 4:46, so I kind of need to hurry up. So I have some cereal. This is the cinnamon oat cluster cereal. Still working on weaning off of like super sugar, processed sugar shit. And getting stuff like this helps me because it helps my sugar tooth. Like, even though my sweet tooth, not sugar tooth. Even though this has sugar in it, it's not like I feel like this is better than me eating like banana pudding or something. So that, milk. These are the only 2 waters I could carry right now because I have 4 bags. So I have 2 flow waters. I'm gonna take one of those with me to mat Pilates. Let me put stuff up as I go. Cause literally, when I'm done talking, I'm gonna head out. All right, we got some microgreens. If you don't know the benefit of microgreens, look them up. And then I have 2 bags of the chicken maple sausage because I've been tearing those up. We got the Rudy's English muffins and some eggs. And I got some sesame seeds because I'm gonna make that carrot, what is it called? Carrot ribbon salad. And she used sesame seeds. I didn't know if I had any, so I bought some just in case. When I see a meal online, I like buying all the stuff they said they use. All right, we got some of the phage or faje, whatever. Oh, faye. Bitch, you know what the fuck that is. Some cottage cheese, probiotic cottage cheese. We're getting our probiotics in. Some arugula, some yogurt, the Icelandic yogurt, some goat cheese, some butter, a lemon, a lime, some more spanakopita, a sweet onion, and a cucumber. Got some pitted dates, and I have some diced peaches for the cottage cheese to put on top. This is called tarragon. It's a spice, and they serve it with like Persian dishes. You'll have it with like goat cheese, and it'll be that and some mint and like watercress and walnuts, and I just like it. I bought some chicken, so I'm gonna use it for that. I have elderberry syrup, which I took a shot of while I was waiting for the Uber. Mung bean sprouts, and like I said, some chicken, and that's it. Yesterday I got some carrots, like long carrots, and some chives because I'm gonna make that ribbon salad. Probably when I get home I'll make it and show y'all like what it's looking like. Put this in the fridge. I also stopped by Sephora and got my translucent powder, the setting powder from Laura Mercier, because I think I've been not enjoying my makeup because I don't have my powder, like not the right powder. I have the honey powder that I bought on accident, and it's just because it has a tint to it, it just looks like more makeup on my face, and that is not what I'm going for. So yeah. Anywho, now I'm about to freshen up and then head over to this class. I want to get there early because it's a free event, and I feel like I need to get a good spot. So I'll see y'all before I head out. Okay, and look at this. This is my carrot ribbon, or ribbon carrot, whatever the hell. Partly got some of this from TikTok, but mostly freaked it myself. And I'm going to make a Patreon making this dish. So girls, Cooking with Ken coming soon on Patreon. Bob, and you know it's good. See ya!
Getting compliments from everybody else, so I might as well, get compliments on this outfit. And so dating in LA story time. So hold on, let me put some earrings on.
Oh man, every time I hear a new dating story, I'm just like, it just validates my own experiences. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, if and when a guy comes out his face and he's like, well, what are you doing that's making you single? Or why don't you have a man? Or it's always just like, read the room, please. Like, at this point, the statistics are showing that there's something going on. There's something going on. And it's so bad that, and I go back and forth about this, but honestly, right now, dating doesn't sound that like, I'm not that impressed about, it's not priority for me right now. It really isn't. Come on now. Meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? Having fun, having a good time. That's on my priority list. But dating for the sake of like trying to find my man and all of that, I have completely transitioned into, I'm gonna let him find me. Because when I get to looking, when I get to expecting somebody to have some sense and to be like fucking normal, I'm always disappointed. My fucking chopstick broke. Oh shoot, did I throw that piece away? Uh-oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I get for putting it in the dishwasher like an idiot. Anyway, yeah, it's just like, dating right now just seems so low vibrational. For real, it honestly does. I'm not looking at dating like this, like, this ethereal wanderlust like type of experience. The reality of the situation is a lot of these guys just don't have the thing. They're not interesting, and they're not interested in getting to a place that feels real. So I'm gonna stick to just meeting people who are interested in like meeting me and getting to know me. And if that person happens to be somebody who I end up liking and being romantic with, then that'll happen. But I do feel like I will attract whatever it is I'm looking for, honestly. I'm attracting everything else. Finally time to clean this kitchen. Do I want to be doing this right now? Fuck no. But I can't look at my kitchen looking like this another day. I'm also at that age where I'm old enough for guys my age to date girls that are like 10 years younger than them. And it's such a turnoff, y'all. Like, because all I can do is think about myself. Like, could I date a guy that was 10 years younger than me? And the answer is not in good conscience, no. Because I know that at that age, you are still trying to figure yourself out. It really feels predatory and like you're taking advantage. It's really, really gross to me. I'm sorry. Like, and actually I'm not sorry. I don't want to make anybody feel weird if you're in that type of relationship, but you have you have to be weary of people who have a hard time connecting with people their age. If your man can only connect with people younger than him, that says something. I actually came across a TikTok, and it's this girl and her boyfriend, and they look so happy. They're just like frolicking and having a blast, and I recognized the dude. And again, I mean no offense, I'm really not trying to talk about nobody. This is just like a general situation. But it was the dude from ATL. It's the actor Jackie Long. And he's dating this girl on TikTok who is a really popular girl. I'm not familiar with the girl, but she's a really popular girl. She has a lot of followers. That man is 43. That girl, I went and looked for her age because I was like, no. This is so yuck to me. I went and looked for her age. And on her YouTube, it says, like in her bio, it says that she's 23. That could be old. I'm assuming it's not. 43 and 23? Nah. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It don't mean he don't like you. It don't mean that y'all, you know what I'm saying, don't have chemistry. What it is a cause for questioning. That's what it is. Because what in your world as a 43-year-old man do you have in common with this girl who is 23? Yuck. It's just yuck. And it'll never not be yuck. Oh, time for me to peel these off. Yeah. Woo. Nice. But yeah, it's just yuck to me, man. I really hate when people also try to act dense about it too. Like, who cares? Let people date who they want to date. Yeah, bitch. Let people date who they want to date. And also recognize when some people are taking advantage of people. And age and maturity and experience really does, you know, have something to do with your ability to connect with people. Typically, when you form relationships with people, it's because y'all have things in common. It's because y'all have had similar experiences, or you're interested in their experiences, or you're interested in the things that they're interested in. Whatever it is, you find something interesting about them. And my point is, as a person who's 20 years older than this person that you're dating, okay? What is it about them and the life that they've lived so far that you're like, ooh, I can connect with that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's me right there. Ew, that's gross. You have 20 years on this girl. She was not alive when ATL came out. Let's think. Like, we gotta think. Or maybe she was just born, whatever it is, bitch. The thing is, ho, it ain't right. Some age differences to me aren't that big of a call out, but 20 years, yeah. That's another thing that be turning me off. Like, I be asking men about, you know, their dating history, and like, you know, if at some point they share the age of their last girlfriend and their girlfriend was in her early 20s, I'm immediately turned off, because it says to me a lot about the man. It really, really does. Like, to me, it tells me some things about his ego, his maturity level. It's just yuck. Just go. And every time I have this conversation, here goes somebody, well, what about Jay-Z and Beyonce? Jay-Z's older than Beyonce. Yes, he is. And I definitely get the ick when I think about when they first started dating, when she was 22 or 23 and he was 31 or 32, because what they have, like a 10-year difference or a 9-year difference or something like that. Yeah, that age gap is yuck. I ain't giving no, you know what I'm saying, making no excuses. Now I will say, I can't picture them with anybody else. Who can you picture Beyonce with? Honestly, I was just having this conversation yesterday. I can't picture her with anybody. It's gonna be 80 something degrees on Monday, and I wanna go to the pool. So I'm gonna work on editing today after I get finished cleaning. Literally my what's on my board of things to do is to just clean today. I'll probably start editing tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna clean, finish this kitchen, do the bathroom, and then I'm gonna do some laundry. I wanna clean my sheet. What else is going on, child? This fucking cough and throat thing I got going on is really killing me. Like, I cannot believe I got sick. I really can't. I need to go get some NyQuil. You know, the last thing I want to say about the dating thing is that I never wanted to get to a place where dating felt unappealing to me. I really am a lover girl, and I am a hopeful romantic, hopeless romantic. Hopeful and hopeless. And you know what, there is a twinge of sadness that I feel like I'm at the point now where it's not that I've given up, but I'm kind of like releasing the task of like trying to find or trying to make that happen for myself. I feel like for a long time, I wasn't willing to accept that. I wasn't accepting the reality of the fact that like, there's a real deficit when it comes to like good options. I don't know. But I'm not giving up. It's just, I am not prioritizing. That's not a priority in my heart. Not right now, at least. I'm getting tired of this rug. When I look over into my living room, I want it to be so inviting. And right now, it's just like, okay. It's not giving like, come over here, come sit, come relax. Like, It's not giving that. Okay, what do I want to do right now? I'll beat the dishes up and then I'll clean these glasses. I'm tired of using these colored glasses because they're not dishwasher safe. And so I have to fucking hand wash them, bitch. I don't fucking like washing dishes, right? And I ain't never gonna like them. I don't give a daggone. I'm not one of them people that's like, the dish ain't clean unless you hand wash. Nah, hell nah. Technology works. Put that bitch right in the dishwasher. And I sleep peacefully. Oh, the Pilates class yesterday. OMG. It was great. There's this free thing, I guess, that they do every year called Wellness Wednesdays at Atlantic Station. And so it was free. So, you know, sign up. So I took the mat Pilates class ran by Jardé. I've taken a few of Jardé's classes, like paid for her classes that she does on Saturday. The thing about me is after a while that shit start adding up. But it's an investment. It's an investment, you know, into your body, into your wellness, into your health. But anyway, so girl, when I saw she was gonna have a free class, I said, oh yeah, sign me up, papa. So I did that and it was a good class. It really was. My only gripe is that people are so fucking disgusting because the whole time we're doing the Pilates, which is just like in the center of Atlantic Station, right? We're all in these vulnerable positions and shit. And there's people at the restaurant just straight, and when I say people, I mean men with their women who they're with, seat turned now to look directly at us, and they just watching us the whole time. Like, bitch, that's so fucking aggravating. It was so aggravating to me. And there was also like a restaurant that had 2 levels. So there were these guys that were like looking down at us the whole time. And I'm talking about the whole time. Like, it was a free show for them. So that element of it made me so uncomfortable that I'd probably never do it again. Because, bitch, this is not that. Stop fucking looking at me. I wanted to cuss them out. Like, you're making myself, and I'm sure some of the other women down here, uncomfortable as fuck. Now, why is there rust on these knives? That just pissed me off. Maybe I could use Barkeeper's Friend on these. It's supposed to be stainless steel, and it is filled with rust. I have to have maintenance come up here. My fridge, the water on my fridge. I do want to be able to just, you know what I'm saying? If I have company, like, they could use the water. It's there. Like, it should be able to be used. It's so nasty now, taste-wise. Yeah. Like, the filter status started at, honestly, it didn't even start at 100. When I got in here, it was at 90-something. Now it's at 16. I'm hungry, but the meal is going to be so much more enjoyable when my house is clean. That I know for sure. Okay. Dude, there was just boiling water in here. Oh, so they announced that Pop the Balloon is gonna be on Netflix. Okay, like, there's one part of me that's like, okay, good for them. Like, I want them to, you know, shit, they deserve. They've been, you know, making this viral content for the last few years, and the show really is innovative and entertaining. The other side is that they said Yvonne Orji is going to be the host, and I'm sorry, but the reason why Pop the Balloon works and has worked for as long as it has is because while they do have a host, the host is simply there to, like, navigate the situation. She's not trying to fill the, you know, the gaps in with jokes. She's not trying to have her own moment. And I just know Yvonne Orji is going to be doing that. I know she is. Talking fast and fumbling over her words. I don't want that for her, but studies show. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know about this, girl. I really don't know about this. I want to know about this, but I don't know about this. I don't know. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I need the host to kind of like not be... Okay. I took a break from cleaning. My friend stopped by. Now I'm gonna make myself a little snack. I don't want to dirty up a dish. I'm gonna do the cottage cheese with some fruit. So the fruit I got are these diced peaches. I know I don't want all this juice. Get some of that juice out. I don't know how much I want, so that tastes like individually packed fruit. Let's taste this cottage cheese. I know everybody doesn't like cottage cheese, but I like cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is good. I'm gonna do 2 spoonfuls of cottage cheese. This is me just trying out a different snack. I know everybody doesn't like cottage cheese. I know that. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. Bye.
Honey.
My lunch, little arugula salad, potatoes, chicken. Yum. Bless me. Doggy. Girl, I'm gonna wash my hair today. I meant to wash my hair 2 days ago and it just never happened. So I'm gonna wash it today. The thing is, it didn't happen because I ended up like going on a long walk, came back, didn't want to wash my hair at night, and then the next day my friend was coming over and I was thinking like, actually I want to wash my hair on Saturday because Saturday I'm going someplace and I wanted to have a fresh wash and go, but it's Friday and I want my hair washed, like my scalp is itching. So I want to say something. This is just a reminder, and some of y'all don't need this because most of y'all get it, but there's a few that don't, and I also have to consider new people that come around. And to me, you're new if you found me this year. You know what I'm saying? Well, within the last 365 days, you're new. I feel like I've established boundaries with this social media shit, but every now and again some people get out of line. And so this is just a reminder that like when I'm sharing stories about my personal life, it's not meant for you to try to go digging deeper about my personal life, okay? It's not meant for you to share opinions about my personal life. What it's meant to do, because I'm literally sharing it because I'm talking about the topic and trying to create a larger conversation so that you can have some introspective conversation with yourself and see how these things apply to you, how you've shown up in this particular way. If you've ever had an experience like this, like, yo, I have shortness of breath. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I'm starting to think I have altitude poisoning. I didn't look up what the signs of altitude poisoning are, but when I talk, I have shortness of breath. Yeah, you know, for some people that's common sense and they get that and they don't, you know, they don't cross the line by being over familiar or, I don't know, just doing weird shit. But, you know, I'm just letting that reminder be that because I love sharing stories and I love talking about, you know, experiences I've had because I know that they can create a larger conversation. And I love to be introspective. I love to look and see, you know, when I hear something, think about how that makes me feel, or think about a similar situation, see how I can relate, see maybe, you know, create a larger perspective. If the goal isn't to expand our perspectives, the fuck are we doing? Fuck, that's what this is. Oh, and I was just telling somebody, bitch, my goal with being on social media is not to try to get you to buy the same jeans I got. I don't give a damn if we got the same denim. What I want is for you to walk away and feel like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I fuck with this person. Or oh shit, this bitch made me think about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. That's the type of influence I want to have on this motherfucker. Other than that, if you buy something because I got it, cool. But that certainly isn't my goal. There are so many content creators who you can get that from. Do not get to checking me about, why didn't you show me this? Or why won't you tell us where this is from? Girl, get now. It's too many people like that for you to be on my tail about it. I'm telling you, I ain't got nothing special in this bitch. So you don't need to worry about what I'm using, how I'm using it, why I'm using it. If it's one of them situations where I want to share, I do. And I have for years, okay? Y'all gotta know, people be in my DMs talking madness. Really talking madness. I'm getting fed up. Oh, another thing I'm fed up about, why am I banned on TikTok again? I was just banned when I was in Switzerland because I said I saw a boy that I think don't like girls, he like boys. Why is that considered harassment and bullying? Because I said I think this boy likes boys. You're sitting at home laughing and cackling? That's what I felt like I just sounded like. Yeah, but it's just like, why is that harassment and bullying? This bitch ain't on this live right now, number one. And number two, so got banned for 7 days, then came back to the States. Maybe about 2 days later, I was able to go live again. Went live. I was free for about 2 days. And yesterday, some random people came into my live talking about something, it's a bug behind you, it's a bug behind you. I don't play bug games, okay? That's where I draw the line and things get different. So as I'm blocking them, I'm like, I basically was like, get going, you stank hoe. And then there was one other person, I said, you too, you funky bitch. Or maybe I said, you funky fuck. Next thing I know, my live cuts off. And I'm getting a fucking notification from TikTok talking about something. My account just got a strike. And I think it's 3 strikes, you're gone, bitch. This ain't my first strike. You feel me? I see something that say something talking about something. My account was striked for sexual exploitation and gender biased violence. Huh? Stank hoe and funky fuck. That's sexual exploitation and gender goddamn violence. I mean, is this a democracy or not? And what about them saying it was a bug behind me? Are they pages gonna get cut off? It just don't make no sense. And the thing is that I be seeing people doing the wildest shit on live, saying the wildest shit, doing the wildest shit, ain't got no clothes on, doing this, that, and the third. And I'm getting banned for that? That's just really pissing me off. So I appealed it, and my appeal was denied, which just makes it even more heavy, because it's like, damn, y'all went and rechecked the live and still stood 10 toes down and said, yeah, bitch, you did that. I think that's crazy. And I need to water my snake plant, because that's why I say snake plants are the easiest plants to have, because I be forgetting to water this plant all the time. Like, I haven't watered this plant in weeks, and I always do that to her. I feel bad. I feel bad. It's because she's in this corner, I forget. But anywho. So I'm banned on TikTok, which is really annoying, because I really enjoy going live on TikTok. I do. I enjoy the conversation. I enjoy my audience there. Like, that's what I like using TikTok for, is to go live. I don't post really for real on TikTok like that. And I haven't been posting on Instagram like that, low key, this week. I just haven't. Like, I will, but I haven't. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair today, and I think maybe I might make a TikTok complaining about them fucking banning my shit. It's just when you when you bring attention to it, I feel like people then make it a point to report your live the next time you're live, like just being weirdos. Because I think that's what happened the last time, because I was talking about how I had just gotten free from being banned because people were reporting my live, and I think that just happened again. Like, it's different from Instagram, where on Instagram when you go live, only people who follow you are gonna get a notification that you're live. They do have an explore feed, but it's not like Instagram's, where when you're scrolling on your regular feed, you'll see live videos. That's how TikTok is. When you're just scrolling on your regular feed, you'll see live videos pop up. On Instagram, you have to click like the live icon for you to see other people's, like, who else is live, and it's just different. Anyway, so I just think sometimes it be trolls, or it could be people who follow me just being stank. And guess what? Fuck yeah. I have this Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. I do want to see if I like it. It looks a little light. Or sometimes I think I'm colorblind with my shade. We'll see. We'll see what that's talking about. I did end up going and repurchasing my Laura Mercier Ultra Blur in translucent. I feel like I told y'all that. And I'm so excited because I have been missing using this. I've been using the Honey translucent, which I think would be really great on deeper complexions. Like, I think that looks good. But on me, it just looks like extra makeup. It doesn't look bad, but it just looks like extra makeup. I don't want extra makeup. Oh, what's this? I forgot about this. That's pretty, but it's probably old now. That's another thing, y'all. If I'm really being honest, half these products shouldn't even be sitting up here on my vanity because they're probably expired. Anyway, yesterday I feel like I ate a lot. I feel like maybe I showed y'all everything, or maybe not. I do want to start making a food diary. Like, maybe I'll cater a whole vlog to that. 1 week of me just showing you exactly what I'm eating. I feel like some of y'all would enjoy that. But I'm about to make that English muffin with the chicken sausage. Maybe an egg on the side. Oh, we're working on the roof. Yeah. Okay, girls. I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye. Oh, guess what I'm about to watch? Pop the fuck ass balloon with Yvonne goddamn Orgy. So first of all, it's live.
Pop the balloon live. The only.
Hey, I don't know who asked for it to be live, but.
Coming.
Aw.
If one more person knocks on my door. Oh, look at girl.
Hey girl, how you feeling? You ready? Bad acting.
I am so ready, especially for people to find love. Yes. No, girl. For the crazy things they're gonna say, and you're gonna be live. Oh, I mean, I had given that some thought. But you know what? I stay ready. Okay, we already know what to do, baby. Yes.
Good luck. You're gonna need this.
Oh, thanks, man. Good luck. What do I need this for? I'm the host. Our dating are ready to shoot their shot with tonight.
These are reality stars. These people have been on Netflix shows. Oh, we like Pop the Balloon because they're regular people.
One final question. Is it a pop or is it a lot?
Oh no. Is it a pop or is it a lot? Who would...
baby. Sorry to that man. The balloons as well. So basically, anybody can get it. Sorry to y'all. Alright, but hopefully at the end of a round, we're calling those folks pop stars. Alright. Please welcome to the stage our first pop star, Mr. Johnson Adams. Yeah.
This just made me mad. Hey, my wig. And I shouldn't be mad because I already knew this was gonna happen, but what the fuck is this? First of all, what the fuck is this? That's unfortunate.
This show was about finding love, okay? That's what it was about. So we do have a couple problems. I'm very sorry, but Johnny, don't make me come for you. Okay, so why did you
This is exactly what I knew it was gonna be.
I do have a physical type, which is black, but also you're a little older.
You're not even doing this right. Y'all supposed to be steaming the people who with the balloons, they supposed to be standing in a line. There's something about the energy of them standing in a line with each other, shoulder to shoulder, and they're all looking at the one person that walks in. It creates this, like, you know, everyone's so anxious and there's a lot of energy, like, ugh, you know? You're supposed to be walking to the person and stand in front of them while they telling you why the fucking balloon got popped. On top of that, she was supposed to ask Johnny Bananas his age, what he do, why he's here, what he's looking for. Yvonne is in here trying to crack jokes in between, you know, commentary. This sucks. This sucks. And I know they've heard people, you know, say that this sucks. So I wonder what they're gonna do. Or if it's just like, it is what it is.
Okay, hold on now, baby. Okay. You don't have me either. Okay, so what are you looking for?
I can't do it. That was horrible. That was horrible. I hated that. And I'm really annoyed by that. Because it didn't have to be that bad. Because the show already exists. And it could have just been what it is, but on Netflix. Like, just give it a larger platform. You didn't have to change it. Oh, yeah, that wasn't good. Damn. Ooh, that was irritating. Let me go make my breakfast.
Oh, man, no. This is ridiculous, bro.
It's Friday, but I don't feel like doing no work. Like, none of these emails. Get away from me with that, what's his name? What's Phaedra's ex-husband name? I'm gonna make me the same little lunch I had yesterday. Heating up the chicken now, and then I'll heat up the mashed potatoes and make myself a little salad. I'm gonna start working. I told you I wanna get this vlog done before Monday, low-key. Like, I wanna finish everything by Sunday, so I can just upload on Monday and enjoy that 82-degree day, because I'm thirsty for some just laying out by the pool type shit. And I'm also assuming that it's not gonna be super packed down there because it's a Monday. So, oh, it just started raining. Awesome. Hold on. I love sun showers. They're just so beautiful. And most times there's a rainbow at the end. All right, let's make this salad. Oh, now I found a bug in my arugula yesterday. It's disgusting. Disgusting. So all that triple washed shit, that don't mean shit. Wash that bitch again, trust me. I'm just checking to see if I see anything, because if I can avoid washing it, I do. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like wet lettuce. I feel like it wilts it. But there was definitely a bug in my lettuce yesterday. I'm gonna just rinse it just off the strength of the fact that there was a bug in it. Fuck it. I was having a conversation with a friend that's known me for a very long time, and they were asking me questions about myself and people we used to know, and kind of probe the question of like, why do you think you're where you're at and they're where they're at? And not in a negative and positive way, but more so just like, why do you think you're doing what you're doing, and why do you think they're doing what they're doing? And what they're doing could be something where they're making a ton of money, they are you know, they have a family, they're married, they're just so I can make it clear, it's not about it being like I'm doing better than them or whatever. It's just like, how do we end up in our respective places? And the thing that I felt like was just like, yo, I feel like and it made me think about this reminder I want to give you girls. And this can be used at any age, but I feel like that 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, even early 20s, it's really important to hear this. And it's, don't pay attention to other people's plate, trying to like compare or determine what you want to do based off of what you see somebody else doing. And again, this applies for a lot of us at all ages, but I think it's really important at that 20-something-year-old age, because sometimes we can get off course and end up doing something else or going in a different direction or settling for something else simply because we were mirroring what someone else was doing. It's okay to have somebody that you look up to or someone that you admire, but always stay true to you, period. I've definitely lost my way at times paying attention to what other people do, and it's just simply not worth it. Sometimes things don't look the way you thought they were gonna look, but then you gotta take a step back and be like, wait, but maybe it does look like how it's supposed to look. I'll use myself for example. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually over talking. Like, I'm over it. Don't feel like talking no more. And that is another something I want to tell you girls. Please know you can always change your mind. I just don't feel like it right now. I'm about to cut this up, okay? Sometimes you just gotta say, who gives a damn? I don't even care about what I was just talking about. The goal with every meal at this stage in the game is for it to provide some nutritional value. And the more I eat, the less I crave sugar. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm in between meals and hungry, that's when I get to looking for a cookie. But when I stay full and fed, I'm not thinking about a damn cookie, for real. I do have this drizzle from the brand Graza. It's cool. It's cool. It ain't all that for people to be doing all that stomping about it. It's cool. Do you need to spend, how much is that, $13, $14 on it? Hell no. No, you don't. This is some goat cheese, which I'm loving to switch up from the feta. Goat cheese is creamier and I think has more of like a, how would I describe it? Like has more of a buttery texture, but it has more of a bitter aftertaste than feta. I love goat cheese. Okay, just gonna toss that around. And this is my salad. I actually probably could use a little bit more arugula. I'm gonna heat up the mashed potatoes in the microwave. Sue me. Here's lunch. Chicken breast, mashed potatoes and chives, arugula salad. Yummy. All right, girls, same old, same old. It's the fact that when I talk, I literally run out of breath and I have to like cough. It's giving asthma at this point. And the girl that gave me this, what's going on, she has asthma. I'm like, is asthma contagious? Because why I got asthma now? Okay, hold on, I'm about to call my Lyft. I am on the way to a shoe pop-up. There's this page I follow called Shoe Sluts, and they're doing a pop-up here in Atlanta, and I'm going because I missed the pop-up when they were in New York, and I was in New York when this pop-up happened. And I was so annoyed at myself. I didn't go because it was raining. I just didn't feel like being in the rain again. I just got back inside. I just didn't feel like it. Wow, Uber be taxing. The same ride on Uber right now is $25 and on Lyft is $12, right? But yeah, I'm about to go. It starts at 12. It's 11:45 now. I'm trying to be there like literally right when the doors open because I know it's gonna be a lot of people at this thing. Like people be feeding for the shoes that she posts. It's some hits or misses and sometimes it's not gonna be your size. But if you're someone who loves thrifting, loves buying things secondhand, especially with designer shit, then you get it. Okay. My driver's gonna be here in 6 minutes, so I'm gonna head down. I'll see you girls when I come back. I'm just wearing my same jumpsuit that I always love to wear, and I am wearing my loafers. Bags from Mango. Bra, I think this bra is from H&M, and I'm just leaving this a little undone to give a little bit of, you feel? Okay, I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye. Let's discuss what shoes I purchased. So, I got 2 pair and I realized I'm a Giuseppe girl. I love Giuseppe's because I like the way the heel like lands. I like the way the heel sits on the profile. So these are some classic Giuseppe booties. Out of season, possibly. But I'm gonna be really happy that I have these, and that's all that matters type shit. Like, so classic Giuseppe peep toe. Is it peep toe or peak toe? Peep toe, peak toe. Now everything sounds weird, but yeah, got those booties. And then I have these Giuseppes, okay, which don't look like much, but on the foot they're so good. And they came with these like fur little wrap ankle ties that you would put right here. Like, come on, like, you either get it or you don't. Everybody ain't gonna get it, and I understand that, and that's okay. You stand over there. But yeah, and the thing about this is that I'll be putting this on any shoe I fucking feel like at this stage in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, oh yeah, give me that. Y'all know I love a fur situation. So yeah, you can really work on whatever shoe you want, honestly. And that was it. I didn't see, honestly, like, I am in the market for shoes, and neither of these are shoes that I was in the market for. However, I am happy that I have them, okay? I don't feel like I forced anything. There were some Fendi shoes that I was going to force to happen. They were just slightly too small. Like, my toe was hanging over. And I just feel like for the price, like, I need to be able to feel super confident in the shoe. And I wasn't feeling super confident. I felt very self-conscious, like my foot's hanging over. And I don't need to feel that way when I'm spending how much they was asking for. So yeah, that's it. Anywho, what else are my plans for the Nothing really. I'm about to I think I'm about to take me I'm about to take me a little walk. Oh man. To CVS Pharmacy. See what the hell they got going on in there. Cause yeah, we gotta do something about this. I can't take it no more. Oh, you know what I do want? Maybe I'm gonna take me a long walk. Maybe I'm gonna do that. It's a little chillier than I want it to be, but I want some shrimp. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. Like, I just did that grocery shopping, but I ate all the food. Well, I ate all the chicken. I need a meat. I wanna go get some shrimp. But am I gonna go all the way there just for some shrimp? It looks like what I need actually is more chicken. Let's see, a little chicken, a little steak, a little cilantro. I think I'm gonna make like a dense bean salad with some steak. I saw a girl making that on TikTok and I said, yum. Let's see, chicken, steak, cilantro. I'll see what their shrimp looks like. I only like the shrimp from Trader Joe's. Never had public shrimp, I don't think, but I'll see. Let me sit down for a second and I'll see. I just can't. All right, girls, I'm gonna go for my walk because I really want to get some chicken, some steak, and some shrimp, and then I'll be able to be in the house for the next few days without having to leave. So yeah, that's the goal. For the next couple of days, stay in the house. Whenever I make some purchases, I'll be like, bitch, do what needs to be done so then you're not leaving this house. Because every time I leave the house, that card get pulled out and swiped. So yeah. Girls, I'm just getting back from the grocery store. Do you think I only left with the 3 things I said I was going to get? No. 3 or 4 things, bitch. More like 3 or 4 heavy ass, thick ass bags. All right, let's walk through what we have here. Before we get into that, get into this. Sex and the City, the full complete DVD set. First of all, how cute is the packaging? It's this clear plastic packaging, and they all have multiple discs on the inside. They all have this like flip out and then these discs. And yeah, it's like, do I have a DVD player? No, but I will acquire one. That's nothing. We might actually have one at the house. That's why I'm mad my stepdad threw away my SpongeBob TV, because they had a DVD player in it. Like, don't throw away my stuff. Now the one thing the one thing I'm mad about is that the second season is missing a fucking DVD, which the second season is my favorite season. The second season and the third season. It's missing a DVD. Supposed to have 3 DVDs. It's missing DVD number 1. Sad. Sad. But what can you do? What can you do? Like, why couldn't that be the 5th or 6th season that was missing? Because I wouldn't give a damn. Crime, Sex and the City episodes for me are season 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6. And 4 starts to get a little... but 5 and 6... like when Carrie cuts her hair, I don't give a daggone girl. Okay, let's get into stuff. And I need to hurry up because I have stuff in here that needs to be in the fridge. Potato chips, I got 2 bags because I'll be running through these. And also I got 2 bags because I don't want to have to take another trip to Trader Joe's anytime soon. So I was just like, let me get what I need to get. I have an assortment of crackers. I plan on doing a lot of snack plates because, as I mentioned to you all before, or maybe I said this on live, what's helping me with my sugar cravings is staying well fed. Eating when I'm hungry. I'm not getting hungry because I stay eating something. So I have some flatbread, got some nochi. I want to make something with this. Just switching it up, girl. I want to try these pickles. It's their bread and butter pickle chips, and they're supposed to be sweet. I like a sweet pickle, so I got these. And I told y'all I want to make a bean salad. So I have some kidney beans, garbanzo beans, some black beans, and some lentils. The lentils will be for something else another day. I think I might use that for a soup. I also have some chickpeas, again, for another day, another meal. I have my great white northern beans. Oh, they don't say white in it. Great northern beans, but they're a white bean. I do have 2 cans of tuna. Was I scared buying this? Yes. I did see that the tuna was recalled, but I feel like it's good now. I hope so. I have some of the sourdough bread. I do intend on making some sandwiches. Got some candied pecans or pecans for my salads because I have that arugula in there and I do want to eat that arugula. I don't want it to go bad. So I think I'm gonna make myself a salad right now, and that bean thing that I wanna make, I'm gonna use that for dinner. I got some squiggly noodles because all of this is cute, but sometimes I'm not gonna feel like cooking. I just want to throw something on. I know me, a good noodle will do that. I got some ginger because, okay, the cough. Like, I need it. I got these mangoes. I heard they were good. They're in this little thing. I don't know when a mango is ripe. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, I got some of these. Just a little fruit switch up. Got a handful of avocados, a red onion, a lemon, a lime. They had this out as samples. It's this eggplant, garlic, sweet red pepper spread, and it was delicious. So I plan on eating this with the flatbread, cutting that up and eating that together. That sounds delish to me. Okay, I have soy sauce and I have sesame oil. That ribbon carrot meal that I made called for soy sauce. And I did, well actually, it called for both of these and I had some packets of soy sauce, but I didn't have sesame oil. I used a different oil. Again, I'm sharing that little dish on Patreon, so go there for that. I got another cucumber for snacking. Some cilantro, some peppers for snacking. Okay, let's get into meats. I have chicken breast here. I have some sirloin steak tips, and I have organic grass-fed Angus beef tenderloin steak. Okay, so I'm gonna put the chicken and the tenderloin steak in the freezer and leave the sirloin steak tips out because I think I might make that tonight with the bean soup. What am I calling it? Bean salad. I also got some smoked turkey breast. I didn't see the, I'm sorry. I didn't see the sandwich meat that I normally get. So I got this, the smoked turkey breast. And one thing I was mad at, they did not have the, oh, hello. Hello. Okay, now the one thing I was mad at, they did not have the shrimp. I normally get the red Argentinian shrimp. They only had this. This is the raw shrimp, peeled, deveined, and the tail is on. So that's the shrimp I have. I'm also got some fresh mozzarella cheese balls for me to eat with my little snacking situation. This was a never go hungry shopping trip. Like everything I got, I'm never gonna go hungry. I have more than enough. last but not least, we have this cheese bread. I've never purchased this, but it just looked good, and I just said, why the fuck not? And I got these carrots for my snack plate. And this it. You got to know we wild pockets extra strap. Don't that thing when they say like keep your produce visible, that way you don't forget that you have it. That's real, because I be forgetting I have stuff and it goes bad. And it's not just produce, it's everything. I need to know I have everything that I have. Okay, all the rest of this, I'll put y'all up later. I need to sit down. All right, I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye. Oh, also, I'm gonna share with y'all what that cost. That was $159.95 for anybody curious. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm about to make that salad. I can't remember if I said I was gonna make the salad right now or what, but I'm just gonna make a salad. I'm gonna try something new, and I'm going to get the water out of the cucumber. One thing I hate with cucumbers is that it will create water at the bottom of the salad. I don't like that. So I'm gonna cut up the cucumber. Do that. It's a cucumber. That was probably in your way. Okay. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt on top. And let it sit. This apparently gets all the water out. I don't know how much salt is needed, but I feel like that's a good amount. And then what, do you rinse them? Oh damn, it's supposed to sit for a little bit. Okay. Okay. In the salad with the cucumber, I'll have goat cheese, dates, the pecans, and some onion. I'm gonna cut a couple of dates up. I'm low-key like hungry. I don't know what this is gonna do. I might have to make a sandwich. Come on, man. Chopping those up a little bit. And I feel like I need more dates. All right. We got dates, we got pecans. We're gonna have the cucumber. Let's cut up some onion. I'm gonna sit down and edit after I eat. Thin cuts of the onion. A little bit of olive oil. I wish I had some chicken in here. And now I feel like, do I throw one of them steaks on the, that what's-my-face? Just have me a steak real quick. A little bit of steak in this salad. Or do I save that for later? Just save it for later. You know what I decided? I'm gonna actually, where's that flatbread? Yeah. I'm gonna throw me some flatbread on this stove. And I'm gonna have the garlic flatbread with the salad, with that garlic eggplant. I think that'll be delish. I feel like just cutting this in half will do. So I have these two pieces. Throw a little butter on there. Pop. So the salad is arugula, dates, pecans, cucumbers, onions, a little olive oil. I'm gonna put my sweet vinegar, the sweet vinegar, what's-my-face? Sweet vinegar dressing, and some goat cheese. You know what else would be really good in this? A little bit of apple. Eating it, no, I won't eat it. But yeah, a few like slices of apple cut up in here, that'd be good. The goal is eat the food we buy. That's the goal. Eat the food we buy. And bitch, I feel like I'm doing that shit. I'm proud of myself. Every time I get to the end of something, I just be like, yes, you go, girl. Not only is it a testament to the fact that I am eating, but also it's just like, you're not wasting your money out here. You feel what I'm saying? You're not wasting your money. Once the goat cheese goes in, it just doesn't look that hot. Like, I would love to show you the salad, and I shall, but it doesn't look that good. Sorry. I would actually really love to use like a poppy seed dressing, or even, I don't know, like some kind of white dressing. But I don't have one I love right now. So we're just gonna go with that one. Let's take a bite. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna do a few more pieces of the pecan. I like that crunch. Like, I really want to come across that shit. And every bite. Oh, we gonna do that like that. I'm also the type of bitch who will like crush up some crackers and put it in there. I like that. I like that a lot. Our bread is complete. Here we go with the eggplant, garlic. Come on, come on. Fuck. Ow. Help. Fuck me. God damn it. Let's see if this bitch works. I'm about to get so mad. Come on. Please don't fail me now. It is not budging. I will knock on somebody's door. Like, I will. I have to be honest. Fuck. You bitch. Anyway, here's our garlic naan. And I'm just gonna spread a little bit of this on it. I'm trying out the garlic naan just to see. Taste test. Oh, that's yum. You know, funny thing, I'm not a salt girl, but I would add a little bit of salt to that eggplant shit. Just a little bit. It's good though. All right, girl, I'm about to sit down. Bye. Arugula, onions, dates, candy pecans, cucumbers, goat cheese, a little olive oil, and the sweet vinegar dressing. Period. Delish. So good.